Imagine you have two identical airtight rooms with an airtight pocket door between them. Both rooms were built side by side and at the exact same altitude as the other. One room is a vacuum, meaning, in that room, the molecule closest to any given wall in that room will be a molecule from one of the other walls. The other room has air in it, and enough so that it would register 15 psi at sea level. The air molecules, naturally, are traveling in straight lines until they collide into and bounce off of one another, thus deflecting randomly, resulting in a new straight line of travel and so on. Now, we slide the pocket door open that was between the two rooms. Then look at the air molecules, say within an inch of the door, that just happen to be traveling toward the door. They are no longer destined to deflect off of the door due to it being there closed, thus leaving said air molecules traveling in said particular direction with nothing to bump against. So, with nothing to interact with, they keep doing what they were doing, which is travel in a straight line until they are once again deflected by another molecule, which for most of them will be the back wall of the other room since it was entirely, and still is partially, a perfect vacuum. So, over a relatively short period of time, there will be fewer and fewer air molecules near the door because they have already started toward the back wall of the vacuum room as we discussed. So now take the molecules that are say around 3 feet in from the door, 3 FTA away, that happen to get deflected toward the doorway. They will keep deflecting off of the other molecules like normal, but now that more and more molecules that were between the 3 FTA away ones and the doorway are making it through the doorway, which then naturally provides the 3 FTA away molecules with less to deflect off of when they happen to be traveling toward the doorway. Whereas, on the other side, when the 3 FTA away molecules happen to be deflected so that they travel away from the doorway, they still have just as much to deflect off of as they did before the door was open, making it so that, while the odds are the same that they will be deflected away from the doorway as they will be toward it, they will still be continually spending more and more time traveling toward the doorway only simply due to the fact that there is continually less and less in that direction for them to collide with. This naturally becomes a chain reaction for the 4 FTA away, 5 FTA away molecules, etc., and the longer the chain reaction goes on like that, the more the general whole of it will gain a fluid momentum and then will even temporarily result in a pressure greater than what the equilibrium pressure will be, because of said momentum. So then that's all that's happening when vacuums suck. To summarize, it's molecules that are randomly traveling towards the vacuum having an unimpeded path which frees space for more molecules that will inevitably also travel in that direction at random. This happens seemingly instantaneously.